I feel all weird today now. Totally weird. I've weirded myself out, which is quite the accomplishment. It's another gardener's world moment. And then you pop your sunnies on, and then you're very, here I am in Copenhagen again. Maybe I'm in Paris, I'm not sure, but I'm taking it easy and very relaxed. I can twirl. Do you like that film, Bridesmaids? Oh, I love that film so much. Yeah, but I could twirl in it if I wanted to, without showing off the Nickies. These days is actually threading it. It's just terrible. I'm just stabbing away, hoping for the best. Because it was like an embodiment of an experience, and it sort of says it all. Good morning. Today's Wednesday, and I'm not working today, so I'm going to be doing some stuff in the garden. I'm going to plant those dahlia tubers. I tried doing online dating again last night. Really screwed it up again. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's sort of self-sabotage. But yeah, no, it's sort of, anyway, I've hidden my profile again. I literally went on for about 20 minutes, messaged someone. There was one person, I really, really quite liked the look of him. It wasn't, because do you remember the last time I went online? I don't know if I said, but I had seen someone that I quite liked the look of. And he actually looked like a really sort of healthy choice man. Like, he had this lovely dog. He just looked like a really nice guy. Anyway, I couldn't find him. So then last night, I saw this other guy who was, had it going on, wrote very, very good profile. And mine, by comparison, was just a car wreck. I mean, I don't even, the thing is, it's okay being dry and amusing if people know you. But those things sometimes, they don't land well at all. And, my title was looking for someone to go to couples therapy with, brackets, not really. I mean, it's just not, at the time it kind of amused me. I don't know. It's still just hideous. And I can't remember if Anyway, his was really excellent. So I messaged him. He read my message. He didn't message me back. So then I just shut everything down. So that's really mature and really going to get good results. I'm destined to get really good results. But I've decided that it kind of repulses me. I don't even want these men looking at me. I really don't want them looking at me. I don't want to put photos up. Who are these men? I don't know them. Stay away from me. And I think I accomplished that very, very well. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what I actually came with, this is not meant to be a hideous confession. What I actually wanted to show you was this dress, which is a really old dress so I'm going to take it off. I'm not taking it off. I'm just doing, it has this little drawstring here. Okay, let me start at the beginning. So this dress is a very old dress. Well, I say very old. It's probably about like 8 years old or something like that. And it's from the White Company. And the White Company is a brand, is a UK brand, but I think it's, worldwide now. It's been around for really quite a long time, since the 90s, I would say. And it's cotton. And what I like about it, so it's just this lovely cotton. The things I love about it are as follows. It's black, which I think is very chic in summer. I just quite like it. I know it's not for everyone's taste, but I personally really like it. It has a ripped sleeve, which I do not like so much. But, just sweet little sleeves, button down. This bit here is lined, so you can, So you can put it on, you're ready to go, you don't need anything else. And it has this lovely bit at the bottom. Let me show you. Oops, but I can't really show you. You can probably see here actually. Can you see the bit at the bottom is a wide band of broderie anglais. And then, but what I particularly love and what I wanted to demonstrate is that it has, so you can wear, obviously you can wear it like that if you want to, you see, which is, you know, have it loose. But I always think, particularly for older women, the best bit to cinch in is literally this bit right here around your ribs. And it's also very comfortable because it doesn't, you know, interfere with anything, and it just sort of sits like that. And I don't know, I just love it. I mean, it's not like a, oh wow, what a fantastic dress, but it's a throw-on dress. So I would wear this dress. So obviously I'm, you know, going to be doing some planting, or soaking and planting of tubers. So I will wear this for that. I would wear this if I was just going to a pub or something like that. Some pub, you know, pub, some garden is what I mean. I would wear it with trainers like I am now, or I would wear it with little boots, or I would wear it with strappy sandals. I would, you know, you could wear a hat without, it's just a winner. You know, some things you just buy. And the only thing I do hate about it, actually, well, I don't hate, but it doesn't have pockets, which I think is a real shame. But anyway, sometimes it's nice not to have pockets. Why do we always need to carry things? Yeah, so that's that really. It's just I think this is quite a good spot here to show fashion, show clothing. Look, I've done something else as well, I'll show you. Look, I'm quite pleased. I haven't actually sewn it yet, but this is my, you know, the skirt that I was wearing in what I hope will be the last, or the vlog before this one. So this is it, right? And then, so it was way too long, but I wanted to keep the band. See that strip at the bottom? I think it's really important. So I've just sort of like folded it in on itself. And then I'm just going to, so that it actually, the bottom tier will actually look like that, which I think is totally fine. And I like that there are more stripes, you know, we all have stripes. So that's the bottom of it, do you see? So I'm really pleased with that. Because I love the blue and I really like it with that blue shirt. Look, I can show you the top. So it was a dress. This obviously will just get, well, I'm not going to do anything with that because, God, I literally can't imagine anything more unflattering for me to wear. I mean, that would be absolutely, that would be like a delusional person let loose. You can even wear it back to front. I mean, just absolutely hideous. So anyway, so that's not for me. If any of you have a really tight torso area and you would like this, tell me. I mean, I've worn it just that one time in that video, but if anybody wants it, of course you can have it. It's a lovely, it's a size medium, it's Lolly's Laundry. I always think it's such a shame to throw things away, but I also have just sort of cut it off. Do you see? Yeah, I feel all weird today now, totally weird. I've weirded myself out, which is quite the accomplishment. Anyway, let's go out in the garden and see what's going on out there. I'm just looking at the table I created yesterday, and I have to say it's really very beautiful. I'll show you again. See, it's so pretty. Clearly how well this a little bird works with that candle. It's all about the colours are so vital, aren't they? Anyway, that's it. And I think that, so I've obviously put this book on the table. Isn't that gorgeous? This jug, I have to say, is so perfectly proportioned and coloured and everything. And These little tulips here, they're just darling, aren't they? Anyway, right, we are definitely going to go out in the garden now. It's another gardener's world moment. This was what I wanted. These are they. Little tubers look already sprouting, so I'm quite hopeful. Let's see, there, and there. So that's 3 babies going in there. So I want some good results. This is really soaking. It must have just got the rain in it, but that's okay. It saves me watering them. So we keep their little heads out. Hi, okay, it's actually the following day. I think there has been other filming. I haven't been wearing this dress for days and days, I promise you. I switch in and out of clothes. I think I've already said this. Anyway, it's the following day, and I was thinking about this black dress. And I was thinking, sorry, I don't know why I've got my glasses on. How bizarre. And I was thinking about the fact that this isn't my only black summer dress. And that maybe that might be a nice thing, and maybe you might like to see my other summer dresses. So I'm going to put them on as well. But this is, so we have this one, which is inside out by second female. And then we have this one, which is a little bit more, you know, again, it's cotton. They're all cotton. You know, actually, they're not all cotton. We have this one, which I don't really know if I even regard that as a summer dress. It's a little, it's you know, it's that sort of lysotel or whatever it is, a slightly more man-made fabric, I think. But it's a Lolly's Laundry dress again. It's quite nice. I actually wear it in the winter with tights underneath and a big jumper over the top, so you've just got the thing. And then this one is literally was on the back of my door, waiting to be, like, I don't know, given to someone, or because this is a Free People dress, and I don't even know if I can get it on. The last time I wore this, oh, that's all sad. Anyway, it was about 9 years ago on holiday with an ex-partner. And but it has this sort of cut out bit here, so I'm going to see if I can get it on and see what it looks like, because Poppy would have been 15, I guess, and she's 24 now, so yeah, God, that was 9 years. Right, I'm going to go off camera, and I'll start off with the Free People one just to see. Right. Well, it's quite low cut. Anyway, I haven't got time to do up these buttons, but you get, maybe if I did sort of cover up this eye hole bit, which I don't know, it's a bit strange. Maybe I could still wear that. It's kind of I'm going to private view. I might wear it now. It's all right. I can't really see because when you're looking in a video, obviously you can't see, but this is it. So it's just, you see, but again though, it does have the cleverness of this bit here is the tightest bit. You see, and it has, that was my shoe making that funny noise. I like as well that it's fully lined, and I like how full the skirt is, and I like that although it's a floral, it's a modern floral. Yeah, so maybe I won't throw it away. Maybe I won't. I didn't think it would still fit me, but it does. And it has, you know, it has nice details. So it has these sort of longer cuffs. Okay, I'm going to put the next one on now. Okay. Yeah, so this is this one, and this is just a great holiday dress, really. You know, what can I tell you? It doesn't have pockets, but it's really, because it's very loose, but I like pseudo yoke bit. It gives it, and the, you know, the straight lines give it an element of kind of smartness, where, you know, otherwise it might have looked really sort of very casual and shapeless, but it sort of gives you the illusion of shape, and it just has a little bit of just elastic there and there, but it's, you know, doesn't really, doesn't dig in or anything like that. And I just think, actually I quite like that. I remember wearing this, you know, I think in Morocco, actually, just for kind of wandering around the souk. And it's nice because it's just so floaty. It's just so floaty, and you know, it's really light cotton. It doesn't look like it is, but it really is. So there's that one, and obviously you could really accessorise it up as well for the evening if you wanted to, but it really works as a daytime dress. It's a very slightly faded black, which isn't showing up on here, but it is faded, which is nice, intentionally faded. Now this one is a very faded black, and again I think, see, this one has its own little slip with it. This one here, look, you can see, can you see? Yeah, you see, you can really see that it is much, which is again very, I think very flattering. This is a really, this is a dress for, you know, it can be really, really warm. And it's because it's got just sort of like puffy sleeves, and it's a, you know, it's like a shapeless shape, but it's very well done, you know. I'm going to put this on. This one, yeah, so do you see, it's just a nice, and this one does have pockets, and this dress feels kind of really like Danish to me. You know, you could wear massive earrings with it. My clogs. That's what I would do. You know, like you could wear a clog like that with it, and that would be, here, look at me, I'm just sort of hanging out in Copenhagen with my floaty dress, and, you know. And the other thing I like about this, which I think is a nice, is to have a collar that's not, you know, necessarily gaping, just kind of like that. And then you pop your sunnies on, and then you're, you know, you're very, here I am in Copenhagen again. Maybe I'm in Paris, I'm not sure, but I'm taking it easy. I'm very relaxed. I can twirl. Do you like that film, Bridesmaids? Oh, I love that film so much. Yeah, but I could twirl in that if I wanted to, without showing off the knickies, which is good. Okay, so there's that one, right? And then this one, which I could still, so I think it's about 25 degrees today, and this would be fine. I suppose it's just that it's long sleeved, And then of course I do have the other thicker black cheesecloth dress, you know, the one that I think I was wearing it the other day. Yeah, I'm going to put this one on anyway and show you. Okay, yeah, so this one is really, really long. This is almost ankle length, you see. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I guess I could do that with the sleeves and I guess I could wear a belt, but then I don't know, it becomes something else. But as I say, I actually like it more just as a sort of a skirt. But yeah. And in fact, oh no, I haven't got my blue skirt because I finished my blue skirt. But it's similar to this in that it has the you know, the stripes at the bottom, which I think is really great. So anyway, yeah, so that's them. And in fact, I'm going to a private view, and I think that I'm just going to wear this one because it's really easy. Is it see-through? Let's check the see-through. A little bit see-through. I might just put a little slip here underneath, and then yeah. So I hope, yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the black dress upstairs, which I'm not going to include. That's 5 black dresses. Not one of them is a little black dress. I do have a little black dress, but I literally don't think I could get into it anymore. I've had it for years. But anyway, these are summer black dresses, and obviously I love colour. Well, you know how much I love colour. But black dresses have their place. Look again, pop the sunglasses on. It's a vibe, isn't it? It is a vibe. Not always a great vibe, but it is a vibe. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed that. Bobbin issues. Is anyone else like me? And one of the biggest challenges of sewing, of using a sewing machine these days, is actually threading it. It's just terrible. I'm just stabbing away, hoping for the best. Does anyone else have just lots of sweet things in their sewing boxes still? I've got all sorts of children's name tapes in here. That's Alice's. I've got Charlie's. Whose is this? Soph's. I mean, these things are old, man. They are old. What else? More Charlie's. Different schools. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Look, Cash's name tapes. I tell you, kids today, or their parents, have it so easy, don't you think? We were sewing in things for months. Now it's all just iron on, or like incredible sort of stick on. I mean, it's just amazing. Oh, stamps as well. You can get stamps. Anyway, it's very sweet in here, but it's not providing me with the white cotton or blue cotton that I need, because I'm going to hem this. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to say something a bit morbid now, but I've suddenly realised, or I've realised even just over the last couple of years, I am getting older because I have stuff like this. Like this shoebox here has got, oops, like my cotton in it, all the different cotton. But this, I think this was probably Pop's. But that's a tiny pair of shoes, a size 8.5F. Like, that's a teeny pair of shoes. That's really small. That's a 3-year-old child. And I've got, it's just, I don't know, where has the time gone? Where does it go? It's literal madness. Yeah, it's just really quite frightening. Anyway, I will turn this off now because I now have to find a suitable colour cotton to go with that. So I'm going to hem it, and I will be back. know what this is? Do you know what's happening here? This is the very essence of wholesome content. Or it could be the very essence of unbelievably tedious content. So I'm not going to keep this going for very long. Also, I've got performance anxiety. I feel like I'm going to sew my own fingers together or something. So I will stop, and then I'll show you the finished thing, because it won't be very long. And then I can do something more interesting for you. So I'm just going out with Debs, meeting her shortly, and it's a private view, so that's great. And I wanted to show you that I had actually finished my skirt. Can you see? So it is, obviously it's still long, still very long, but not so long that it's going to trip me up. It just literally kind of like skims my ankles a bit. And look, I will show you. I'm just so pleased with that. Yeah, so that's the. So basically, I reduced that kind of final tier by, it's about that much shorter, just by sort of folding it up like concertina. Like when you used to make. Fans, yeah, like that. And then, not that I'm presenting myself as any sort of an expert, I think that's the point, is that if I can do it, it's definitely possible. And then this is a very old bag, which is a real summer bag. And it's a very, very old Radley bag. And I don't think they make them kind of used in this colour, although it has, look, do you see how it's faded? But I tell you what I love about it, several things. Just the size, really. And it's very comfortable. I like the crossbody, and it has, there's enough room in there for obviously my camera, and then my sunglasses case, wearing different sunnies, because it's still gorgeous out there, still sunny. So these are my, who are these ones? These are Ted Baker. They're just quite nice, aren't they? Nice shape. I like my strange kind of big black ones. They are the prescription ones, but these are just normal, so I can't actually read. I can see perfectly fine, but I can't read anything, which is not so great. So I can fit that in it. I can fit my other glasses case with my reading glasses, lipstick, my phone, and there's just loads of room. So it's quite nice. And yeah, and then that is it. And I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see them, maybe. They're just sort of like just chunky white sandals. And that's it then. Might put on a bit of a bangle, and then we are off. And I will be back. There's no one about, so I'm going to go down vlog and say hello. I'm just walking, so I've just parked up in Bruton, and I'm just walking to the private view. And just off the main road, there's just a little river, another part of the river. See down there? Isn't that lovely? God, the air is so sweet. It's just been, I'm down in a sort of a little valley at the moment, so there isn't very much sun, but oh, it's so lovely. I've just seen Callum. I was about to say he says hello. He so doesn't say hello. Not that he wouldn't, but he, we didn't chat about that. But I'm going to try and get him on my channel because, but it's just pinning him down. We're useless actually. We message one another and we never really even respond to each other. But no one ever holds a grudge. It's really nice. It's a very, very relaxed friendship. Yeah, I really care about him. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so he knows quite a lot about certain areas of food, particularly olive oil, and he makes this amazing, tomato thing. He eats a lot, and I want to get him on and make something. I think it would be really nice. Also, I'm just very distressed in a very trivial way, but I found the most perfect kitchen cupboard on Facebook Marketplace, and as soon as it was posted, I saw it and I messaged, and for the next 3 days I messaged 'cause nothing, and that's been sold. It was so perfect because I can't bear when I look at the videos with that just open cupboard in the background. Yeah, I'm over it. Sickens me. So I want to make it really nice, just so it's nice to look at. Well, for me too, you know, for everyone. Anyway, I'm on the main road again, so it's noisy, and I'll be back. Hi, so I'm going to do a little voiceover here just because I think it will make what you're seeing right now just a little bit more interesting. Only in the way to provide context and the background to it. So this is an exhibition by an artist called Luke Waller, and it's called Step Right Up. So Step Right Up is the latest solo exhibition by artist Luke Waller, presenting a body of work that explores memory, narrative, and the blurred line between personal and collective experience. Luke's paintings are a reflection of an engagement with memory, how it morphs over time, how it distorts and reshapes itself, and how it can be both deeply personal and universally resonant. Each piece in Step Right Up is more than a snapshot. It is a layered composition that balances imagination with lived experience, offering viewers a space for their own reflections and emotional responses. The result is a collection of work that is both cathartic and celebratory. While Luke's process is rooted in autobiography, the stories behind each painting are deliberately obscured. I believe, he says, the visual experience itself is more powerful than the personal narrative. I hope the viewer to engage with the work through their own lens to form a connection that's unique to them. So that was from the press release, obviously, but on a personal level, I think he knocked it out of the park. I think it was amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I've just got home. It's been quite a long evening actually, because I went to the private view, and I just wanted to pop on just to thinking about some of the art that I saw, and that last one I showed you, which is almost like a film of a couple, kind of fighting. Not fighting as in, obviously an abusive, well, I suppose all fighting is abusive or violent in one way, but it's called Dancing in the Slaughterhouse. And I thought, God, yeah, that's pretty nails it, where you love someone so much, but you literally can't make it work. You just can't make it work. And I thought each image just really says something about that journey. And I don't know, it just really touched me. And then anyway, without going too deep into anything, but maybe there are some of you who have been in relationships like that, where there's just so much love, but it's just impossible. It's just impossible. And it's probably unhealthy love anyway. But then I also went out for a drink with Debs after, and we actually sat in the pub for a couple of hours, just a glass of wine and a packet of crisps. A really good girlfriend who you just really value. I don't know, life doesn't really get better than that. It was really good. It was really good. And I count my blessings always with these things, because it was totally unexpected. And once again, you see, I could have, I was busy uploading a video. I've got work tomorrow. There's stuff I could be doing at home. But I thought, no, I'm going to go to the private view. Because first of all, if I say I'm going to do something, I don't like to let people down. It just really, it's just, I don't know. I don't like being let down. Actually, I'm okay with being let down myself, actually. But I don't like letting other people down. And so I make myself go, and it's just my thing now. I say yes to things. Not everything, but if I say yes to things, I follow through. And it couldn't have been better. Just at the private view, just the woman, it was him. His name is, I will put all this will be all on the vlog. Luke Waller. I haven't got my glasses on, I can hardly see. I'm tired, actually. Yeah, Luke Waller, and the exhibition was called Step Right Up. and I was speaking to his wife, who's Russian, and and she, I think, has managed this exhibition for him, and she's written the press release, and incredibly charismatic woman, very beautiful. She's clearly his muse as well, because she's in a lot of the paintings. Obviously not the one that's called Dancing in the Slaughterhouse, that was a previous relationships, but all of his paintings are autobiographical in some way. And anyway, my point is I really enjoyed meeting her, so that was a surprise, because sometimes you go to private views, they don't really touch you, you don't really feel anything, you might not meet anyone who, and she was very charismatic, and much younger woman. She has young children, so she's that age, whatever that age is. And it was just a surprise. It was a wonderful evening. It was a rich evening, not in a financial sense. It was emotionally rich. And that painting really moved me. Weirdly, probably if I had, I think it was like £3,500. If I had £3,500, I would buy that painting, because it was like an embodiment of an experience, and it sort of says it all. And it's, as with all these things, it's nice to know that someone else has felt deeply and profoundly what you have felt, and has lived through something like that. Anyway, it's getting heavy. It's dark outside. I've just parked up the car. And the video that I've just posted is just, going really great guns, and I can't tell you how these things lift one. They really do. So thank you very much. I could not appreciate it more, and I say that with utmost sincerity. And thank you. So it's about 9 o'clock on Friday evening, but I wanted to show this. Look, this little teeny rose is a gift from fellow vlogger Gayna Jane, and I'm very impressed with her gardening skills. This is a cutting. I know it's looking a little bit parched, which is my fault. So I'm just going to give it a little. There we go. Look, how darling. How absolutely darling is this little tiny rose, which is a Madame Alfred Carrier. And I'm going to find the perfect spot for her. But isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that, it's very pretty in the evening. Isn't it, Quince?